tonight.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows at the NFL games, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
To throw again on second down. Hurts eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to be up 2nd and 11.
Strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, They kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
He's going to dump this off to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. Dancing to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively,
he's got it. Panther touchdown. Sterling Shepard, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers will claim the lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Slot man moves right. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, Honeycutt. Oh, a contested ball here. It's going to be caught.
Took the foul to hit me.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Harris running straight ahead. Down to about the 23.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To throw on 3rd down. Honeycutt. Williams brings it in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Hurts throw taken in by Fitzpatrick. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming out.
Can't do that, dog. Can't do that, dog. You can't do that, dog. You can't do that, man.
Hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might
Can't
be
do that.
in for this one. But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and 1st downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd
hey, man.
down.
Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Nah, man. No, no.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit
Hey, guys.
that way,
Let's go. Way to get off the field.
Now that's a good bounce.
Way to get off the field. Let's go.
Touchdown on the
Let's
opening
go.
drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously, no loss of confidence from that defense. And
that guy put the run blocking all the way down to 5. Passes at 40, so guess what we're going to do? We're going to pass. Yeah, that's what Mahomes going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pass. All that cheating.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's
that guy
down
took the
close
run
to the
blocking
goal line at the
all the
1-yard
way
line.
down to
You rarely call your
5.
punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Got to get out of here, though.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position.
Good job, son.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
On 1st and 10, Honeycutt escaping the pressure.
Oh, damn it. Why did hey, look, man, throw it away. That's what we were trying to do.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
You ain't got no speed.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Pickett. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Hey, man. So the advantage now is just throw the ball. That's how you got it set. That's what we're going to do.
I know as a safety,
no problem.
I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
I'm blocking all the way down to a 5.
7-7, our score after 1.
Hey, look, that guy, he's gonna throw a lot of picks, man. He ain't gonna be happy with that.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 1st down. Honeycutt. He's got this to Williams, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The guy said, hey, man, shit. Take the run away. We'll do something else then. Shit,
so no from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
You roam, you do like the Romans do, man. You just do like the Romans do. Gotta take the run blocking down the 5, no problem.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Yep, he lost his X, man. He lost his X, man. He lost his X.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Honeycutt.
Oh, wow. Oh!
How's
How's that not pass interference? Wait a minute. Oh, he fell down. Damn. Okay, I was wondering why he wasn't open. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I was like, okay.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason. They've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Honeycutt.
Oh,
Pickens
what
is
the
there,
fuck?
the crossing route. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Run blocking down to 5.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Put that shit down to 5.
Possession of the football goes
no one else knew, but he knew it.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right.
Oh.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
I've noticed you can't commit to him too quick. Because if you commit to him too quick,
handoff up the middle, Hunt.
If you commit to him too quick, he'll throw it.
Good for a gain of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, boy.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. They find some open field here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Williams, a man in motion right. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Honeycutt. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
We got too much arm on that one, dog.
Second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 30. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action.
Good strong
Dude, man, that guy,
catch right there.
you're run blocking away,
The
you
alleys
pass,
have been
man, you
open
pass.
for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Take it to the 2-minute warning. Take it to the 2-minute warning. Take it to the 2-minute warning.
Simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. To throw on second down. Honeycutt. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Operating from the gun. Honeycutt. And that is incomplete.
Oh, God, drops the ball.
With him to force that to the ground.
Come on,
fourth
dog.
down coming up.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Oh.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now.
Wow.
And Boswell missed it. Missed it to the right. No good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
One of those drops are freaking.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that.
Their guy no problem. Shit.
First down now, but that clock rolling. And that is incomplete here.
No.
Picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Flush to his right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Come on, man. Really? And this ain't picked off? Really? Look at this shit. Watch this. Really? Oh man! Because if we did that, you can guarantee that shit would have been picked off.
Punt this one away.
Oh, you big dummy!
Yeah, yikes! Terrible kick, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
line of scrimmage, the 28 now, as they come up on 2nd and a couple. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter.
All right, take it to halftime. Take it to halftime. Take it to halftime. We don't need to do nothing else.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, the defenses look to be ready for the regular season. Maybe not the offenses just yet, but still a half to go as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin
we don't
the
know
third
these dudes.
quarter. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going.
All right, we need to look at this and see who we got where. See who we got where. Okay, Huntley, we want Williams. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. Receiver. Oh yeah, we want to see old dude. You know, we want to see this sorry rat. I don't even know this guy. I don't even know him. Waters. Cotton. McLean. I don't know none of them dudes. Wow. I don't know any of them. Steele, and you know what? Yeah, you know what? We need to really see. Nah, fuck that. Put no fucking middle linebacker. Okay, damn, that's good. That's good. Williams, that's good. Wade, that dude. And Okafor, that's good. Okay. Loudermilk, okay. See, look, that can't work. You can't play two positions. How that gonna work? Wow, I don't even know if we got anybody. Well, yeah, man, you're gonna get out there and take this. Defensive tackle. Nope. We need this guy. He needs all the reps he can get. Outside, we got Davis. I don't know that dude. Is he? Oh, he's a rookie. Dakota Davis. Oh, number 96. Yeah. Okay, rookie. Bush. Nope. Carter. You know, Cam. You stick around, dog. You know what? I want to see. See you, JP, Casey, Love. Oh, that's the rookie out of Kansas. Oh, no. This is the dude out of Kansas. Said a no-fly zone. What you can really see.
So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get that.
Again, it's Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh, he's on the ground. He's on the
Picked
ground.
up by the Panthers. And some space here.
He's on the ground. Don't worry about that. He's on the ground.
And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
I'm trying to slide, though. That's bullshit.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble.
Oh, shit. Maybe it was. Damn. Maybe it wasn't out. Maybe. Oh, damn. Maybe it wasn't down. I think I saw that come out right before he hit the ground. Wow.
Now the extra point try
damn.
forthcoming.
Came out right before he hit the ground.
And that makes it 14-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go with Mack here up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground with Mack.
Way to keep your feet moving, Marlon Mack.
Midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Keep those feet turning.
And a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Moore, the man in motion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Wow. Come on. How are you still in the game? Why are you still in the game? Do they have you in as the slot receiver? No. So what the hell? Why are you still in the game? Wow. Now I'm dumbfounded. I don't know. Why are you even in the game?
Succession, and this is an offense
You're
that can really use a good drive.
Not even on the chart.
And they're off to a fast start here.
Coach, I'm going in the game. Okay. I appreciate you though, Willie. I don't know. Let's see. Really? Yeah.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now, here's the call.
Yeah.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a pickup of 6.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
The bogey. The bogey. Let's call it a bogey. Call it a bogey. Call it a bogey. Yeah, be careful. Be careful.
Huntley to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will
Good job.
slide to a stop.
Hey,
He does have
there
the
you go.
first down.
Good job.
Calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chain.
Good job. Good
The
job.
defense
Good
did its
job.
job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in
You
trouble.
took one more step. I think they would try to clobber you. I think they would have tried to clobber you, man. I think they would have tried to clobber you. That's what I think, personally.
They'll come out in the pistol. Mack will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Got more than that. Eminem. Clean it out my closet.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result was a Marlon Mack touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers about ready to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Why are you out there, man?
Now Brissett. His throw incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you with that.
And the Steelers
job,
pressure
guys.
too much here. He's going to go down.
Good job, JJ.
He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That will go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Steelers set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. To throw, Huntley. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Huntley. He dumps this off to Mack. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Take it to the 4.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Moore, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Huntley.
Pass
And the
interference.
penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him so far. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They run it again with Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A run up the middle with Mack. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Mack to get it again on 2nd down. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Marlon Mack ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers will add to their fourth quarter lead. On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and the end result was a Marlon Mack touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They go play action with Brissett. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
Is that my rookie? Is that my rookie? Hello? Oh no, it wasn't him. So who's 20? Yeah. What the fuck is your name, boy? Oh, that's Pierre. Okay, we changed his. Okay, yeah, because we changed his number. Pierre.
How does he try to pull that one in? Couldn't hang on, third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Davidson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Fourth down, Brissett. Fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. That's caught. It's Shi Smith. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Here's Penny on the counter. Oh, able to avoid him. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Penny.
Oh, wow.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Rashad Penny taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun.
Oh,
this
motherfucker dropped it. Sorry,
Well, you most certainly don't want
God
to go 3
damn.
down here and get the football
That's
right
fucking
back, because your friend, Old Momentum,
Damn.
he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
To throw on 3rd down. Huntley.
Good job, Willie.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Defender was right there in his shorts. Is that one of those situations as a DB where you just tip your cap and say, nice catch?
Well, you're supposed to, but a true competitor, he's not tipping his cap at all. He's upset he still didn't make the play. If it's a 50-50 ball or a moment of truth, he's got to win more than his fair share of them as well.
Probably especially angry because if it was incomplete, would have been 4th down.
Exactly.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. They'll send Austin in motion right. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. In motion right is Austin. On 3rd down, Huntley. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Brissett's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Penny up the middle. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Brissett.
Oh, God damn it. No, they ain't going to let us pick it off. They ain't going to let us pick it off, though. They ain't going to let us pick it off.
Could be a difference maker.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Oh, wow. Now, bitch, get on the ground.
Be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
Some may face going to making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
This motherfucker.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Penny. And this is going to be a Panthers 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Fighting through pressure.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh!
This is Smith to the ground.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All the way to the 30.
Oh my fucking God.
So a field goal
Wow.
on this drive ties
Oh,
it. Remember,
unbelievable.
no
Well, not
overtime in the
believable.
preseason, so we'll see how these coaches elect to play
Cheating
this.
bitches.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Brissett. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah, amen,
And the
yeah.
Panthers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the
Oh,
late in the fourth quarter.
you
Partner,
guys.
that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the
Sorry,
mix,
guys.
might be a little
They had
bit
to
too
cheat
much
you to
time
beat you.
left.
That ain't right.
Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
Had to cheat you to beat you.
They're taking a peek
that
at
ain't
whether
right.
or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
They had to
So
cheat you
they
to
called
beat you,
it a
man.
touchdown originally, and this
And
will
that ain't
stay a
right.
touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So now the Steelers down 28-24, a little over a minute to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Johnson, the man in motion right. Huntley. And that's caught by Williams.
Fuck you, fuck you,
There
fuck
he goes
you,
left
and who's
side.
next? Fuck out of here.
Takes it across for the
Fuck you,
touchdown.
fuck
They've
you,
taken
fuck
the
you,
lead
and
late
who's next?
in the final minute of the fourth.
Cheating bitches, take that. You fucking cheating rat.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear
Fuck
teams
outta here.
down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Extra point put through by Boswell. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now it's the Panthers' turn, trailing by a field goal. A little under 50 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's Brissett. Pass complete, Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
TJ Watt, I have no idea why you're in the game.
Brissett. There again is Thomas. And going to
Gets out of
allow.
bounds.
He's gonna
Of
be
course he
out
gets out of
but
bounds.
not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Brissett. Quick completion here to Johnson. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Brissett. That's caught by Penning. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. So now this to potentially salvage a tie. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
All right, don't worry.
So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person who disagrees with this decision, and I just wonder what took so long for the league to arrive at this conclusion. They put the rule in for the 2021 season, and it should have been in a long time ago. Yeah, some rookies might miss some plays, but all in all, no one's paying attention when we get to the end of a preseason game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
Fucking rat.
Tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the